on Iwtv News.
The state of the art, COVID-19 in the arts. What's the latest from the Arts Center?
COVID has affected everything.
Rock the vote. Does Reiver Country register to vote? Kid stuff and play. Hooray for some parents on campus. Help is here.
The college does greatly care about their employees.
Fun running at the crack of dawn. Good times with the cross-country team.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching Iwtv News.
Hello and welcome to our latest edition of Iwtv News. I'm JJ Davis. Okay, so we all know about the new normal. It changes every other day, every other week, every other month it seems. So what about the Arts Center? Any luck yet? If not now, then when? Summertime in the Arts Center. Empty. Ever since the pandemic hit the world stage, the arts, live performances, as quiet as the 650-seat Performing Arts Center. The 2021 National Performance Season at Iowa Western has booked 6 acts so far.
COVID has affected everything, from our staffing to our availability of getting acts to, this past spring we had to cancel 2 shows. We're still trying to reschedule them for this next spring. So we still have people that have tickets to those shows.
The students host a show on September 15th. Around 130 or so are there to watch hypnotist Jim Wand work his magic.
This is called a blended show, where they're going to have people in the audience. Next week at Creighton, we can only have 10 people, period. So we'll live stream it to the rest of the campus. Tonight we won't have to do that. Right. This is the resident hall RAs that are here tonight that are making sure that people sit in the right places with the social distancing.
We're basically following all of the health department recommendations. We've closed down every other row of seats front to back, and then we're seating people in family groups of 6 or fewer with 2 seats of empty space on either side of their group. So there's separation front to back, left to right. We're also requiring face coverings when they're in the building. From the acts, there's a lot of them that want to get going. They want to be touring, but there's just not enough venues that are open right now. And so it's really like gridlock. We're kind of at the front end, really, of reopening the industry. So it's frustrating because there's not enough of the industry that's back open and running full steam yet for us to really, jump on that too. We're also giving our patrons the opportunity, if they want to make an additional donation, to kind of cover some of our empty seats. We've had a few take us up on that, and that's really helpful too.
So don't drop the mic just yet. The 2021 National Performance Season at Iowa Western is a work in progress. COVID-19 will keep this house a little less than half full. But like the rest of Reiver Country, the Arts Center and the arts, never half empty. That's right. And now it's time for our COVID-19 update, courtesy of Iowa Western Community College. The COVID-19 positive case data for the reporting period September 13th through the 19th. It includes approximately 5,100 full or part-time students, as well as 700 staff and faculty. Now, of the staff, 0 newly reported cases, 0 recoveries, 0 active cases. Of the students, 10 newly reported cases, 6 recoveries, 11 active cases. Now, this is pretty much verbatim from the latest memo sent out each week to all of us here at Iowa Western. The pandemic closely monitored here in Reiver Country. Rise and shine, sailors, as my dad used to say. Well, make that runners, up and at 'em with the cross-country team. First, for the employees, school is in session for their kids on campus when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new.
Hello, is anyone there? Ugh!
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened?
Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi.
You mean you were driving?
Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right?
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
I've always been somewhat jealous of the smart kids. Jealous, but always envious. Hey, they earned it. The Honor Society here on campus opened its doors. Phi Theta Kappa stated its case, or make that cause. It's a new school year, and that means new recruits for the prestigious Phi Theta Kappa organization. It's the only academic honor society on the Iowa Western campus. Prospective members are treated to some food. Pizza is on the menu. And then the particulars, the facts about this esteemed club.
Membership benefits, obviously there's recognition, scholarship opportunities galore.
Now, PTK, as it's known to some, is over 100 years old and includes over 3.5 million members. This high-profile group hands out $1.5 million in scholarships each year. Students from Reiver Country inducted into this exclusive fraternity receive a certificate along with a membership pin. Now, these special kids are recognized at graduation. The Phi Theta Kappa organization. Check out www.scholarships.ptk.org for more details. A lot of schooling going on here on campus. Now, what if some school-age kids can't make it to class? Well, then, Reiver Country brings the class to the students, and their parents couldn't be happier. The old gym has rolled in a new program. It's a tutoring center for kids of Iowa Western employees.
Well, this is for children who are virtual learning some days, like if it's Tuesday or Wednesday, or if it's all the time. I am here to help them get through their school day if they need any assistance with math, reading, English, science. I'm here to guide them through their day-to-day tasks that their teachers ask them for. After they're done with school, then they can come here until mom and dad are off work, and we do activities. We go outside, we play, we have events that I schedule for them to entertain them.
Well, she's really nice. She doesn't really scream at us or anything. She just says, like, typical things what a teacher would say.
I want to hear it, so I'll make sure you're in my group, okay?
I would say it's a lot beneficial because I can be one-on-one with them and help them with their math or with science or with English. You know, you have employees, you work every day, and they needed their children to do school, but they couldn't be with their children one-on-one. So this gives the employees and opportunities for their children to still get their learning done for school and to focus and still come to work. Yes, the college does greatly care about their employees so they can work full-time, but they're also for their kids to get the learning that they need as well.
It's a need that will be available for the entire 2020-21 school year. The tutoring center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Those hours will expand once some student workers join the program. It's a new twist on an increasingly old story. And in Reiver Country, that story just keeps getting better and better. And better yet, have you registered the vote? Well, then you have no excuses. They did here on campus, and things were set up right in front of the kitchen, if you know what I mean. The Student Center. On the ballot, food, as well as the right to vote. Tuesday, September 22nd, is National Voter Registration Day. The Student Activities Coordinator is at the ready, willing, and able to help students register.
We have set up in front of the cafeteria here during lunch hours, during the busiest time, so we're hoping to get a lot of foot traffic, and we've got the big whiteboard here, hoping students see that and want to come over here and fill out the form.
And fill it out, some do. The Reiver Room becomes a political hub from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
It's important to register because you have a say in your future in this country, and so you should use it.
These are some troubled times, and we're going to get through them, but just come out here and register and vote. You have your voice just like anybody else.
It means I get my voice out there and get to state my opinion.
To me, it's really important because it means that I have a say in something other than just what I do on a day-to-day basis.
Just that freedom, and just the freedom we have in our country. Most countries don't have the freedom we have to go and pick our president.
If you want to make changes and you're just sitting there not voting, it's not going to make a change.
Our next president is also going to be in charge of college campuses all around America. So it's very important for college students just as much as it is for everybody else.
The procedure is very easy. You just come in and put down all your information. It takes about 5 minutes. Very easy.
College is a time where students get to express themselves a little bit more freely. So with something like an election, you know, they might have lots of different kinds of questions.
And those questions are answered. Yes, food is on the ballot at the Student Center. And for dessert, the right to vote. And as we've seen, Iowa Western students ate it up. Later that same day, it was movie night on campus. Yeah, but what was the movie? And after that, how about early morning workouts, bright and early, after the break?
I decided Iowa Western was a good fit for me because, first of all, the location. It was close to my home. The cost was another thing that was that I considered. And I was also a single mom of 2 kids, so I needed to be able to be flexible. And the ladder program here allowed me to, if something were to happen, I would be able to stop and then come back and continue on if I needed to. The nursing program itself has been very successful, but if you look around the Iowa Western campus, I think Iowa Western itself has shown its success in the growth and the expansion and everything that they're doing. I think the best part is, I guess you could call it companionship. There's a lot of support from not only your peers, you become very lifelong friends with a lot of your peers, but also the nursing instructors are there for you to help support and help you with your success. What you learned in the classroom, so the lecture, the theory side of things, would correlate to the skills lab, which then would in turn correlate to the clinicals that we went. So it was neat to see the bridges between the different areas and be able to see the big picture toward the end. Our hands-on experience that starts right from the beginning. From almost day one of the nursing program, you are either with our simulator, with the simulators or with the mannequins in the skills lab doing hands-on right away. And then within 8 weeks, you're out in the clinical sites, out meeting real-life patients. And what you learn in this labs helps correlate directly to those patients. Nursing's always been near and dear to my heart. I feel like I wanted to make a difference. I had my family, there were some nurses in my family, my mother, my grandmother, but me personally, I wanted to be able to make a difference. Satisfying part is being able to be there for those hard moments for those patients, being able to comfort, being able to console, being able to even celebrate in successes. I feel my experiences with Iowa Western were very gratifying. It helped me succeed in my life further than I ever thought I would when I first started.
They'll test you, try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Crazy year. Most sports here at Iowa Western shut down until spring, except for a couple. Ever run cross country? Me neither. I've covered a lot of races and have a lot of respect for the runners. But what about the home team here? Take a guess when they run or make that train. Rise and shine. I mean, get up and run with the Reiver Cross Country team. And it's not a stretch to say the men are loaded.
We're as deep as we've been in the last 3 years. The numbers are great, the depth is great, the talent's great. Kids from a little bit of everywhere.
Set, go!
I'm pretty pumped about it. We got the front runners, we've got a good pack.
Slow, pick up a little.
Kasim Kibet leads the pack. The sophomore from Kenya finished third at Nationals last year. Jonas Mogus has run onto the podium. The freshman from Colorado finished second in the last 2 races.
Jump in! Keep working, man!
So the energy with this guys' team's amazing. They get along really, really well. They talk, they scream, they yell, they have fun. They push each other really well. The energy is as good of energy as I've had with the team.
Of course, we have our Jonas, who's our guy from Colorado. We have Kasim up front, who's going to be leading it. And then a lot of us sophomores are trying to fight for that, 3, 4, 5 spot that are going to be pretty deep.
There's a lot of talent on this team, a lot of funny guys, a lot of hard workers. It makes the workouts and races way more fun.
Set, go!
Fun times for the women's team. Iowa Western is led by reigning natty champ, Faith Lingott.
Faith's our rock. She's the rock up front. And first meet out, she got the W and Athlete of the Week for NJCA, and she's our leader.
Let's go, Blake. Bring it in.
They've got this British accent thing going on. The energy with them is infectious. It's fun, and we could be a little bit bigger as a group, but the group we have is very strong.
Stay with her, Nia.
Oh yeah, we're really goofy. We had a lot of goofy girls. The freshmen are bringing a lot of pizzazz to the team this year.
Good job, ladies.
Very encouraging. It's very different from my past experiences. The team is just very encouraging.
Oh, the whole group is just they're so much fun. They're so much fun. They get along really, really well. Again, I go back to it's probably as good a group in that regard that I've ever had. They push each other. They talk to each other. They have fun together. They'll banter back and forth. And they just enjoy running.
So look for the cross-country team to enjoy a good season. The Reivers run the Nationals in mid-November at Fort Dodge. This fun bunch hoping to have the last laugh. Now, what about the other fall sports? Make that the winter sports too. Due to the pandemic, again, when are they set to kick off? At last report, the football season set to kick off March 25th. Say what? Both men's and women's soccer, April 2nd. Say what? Volleyball, January 29th. Basketball a week earlier, the 22nd. Wrestling, January 20th. The baseball season steps into the box January 22nd. Say what? Softball, same deal. Indoor, outdoor track, January 18th. And golf, the 22nd. Say what? Yep, we think it's crazy now. Wait until just after the new year. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So let's go to the movies. Students couldn't have picked a better night. On the other side.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
listen, you're my friend.
I noticed you haven't really been yourself recently.
Yeah, I feel like something's up.
How are you?
Are you okay?
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I just want to know how you're feeling.
And listen, even if you don't know what to say, I'm here to talk.
No matter what you're going through,
I just want you to know I'm here.
I've got your back. When you want to talk, I'm here.
Here it is. This is where my passion is my major.
With more than 80 areas of study, dozens of clubs and activities to choose from, and advisors who ask the right questions and offer support, it's easy to be you at Iowa Western.
There's lots to do on campus. COVID-19 has not slowed down the machine that is Iowa Western. Now, when was the last time you went to the movies? I know, it's been a while. Reiver Country has brought the big screen to the students, outdoor style, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Blowing it up. The fellas checking it out. The Goonies is about to begin. Movie night in Reiver Country.
These outdoor movies are a really great way to be able to have events and be able to have students get together, but since it's outdoors, you know, we are able to socially distant a little bit easier. Since it's such a weird time and such a crazy year, we're trying to do, you know, things outdoors so people are still able to get together and do fun things, but also be safe about
The longer you animals bark, the colder your lunch gets. Come on, move it out.
It's really nice, especially right now that we don't have much to do. So we just see like, oh, it's going like, we can go watch a movie outside.
Hey, what's the matter with you guys? Come on, what's the matter? What is this, a nuclear Saturday or something? Come on.
I like old movies, so I really enjoyed this one, especially because my dad showed me the movie, so it brings back like memories with my dad.
Movie night memories in Reiver Country. And next up on the big screen, Jurassic Park, Tuesday night, October 13th. Good times to be had by all.
One older brother had to go and screw it up.
So busy times here for the Iwtv News Department. All the news that's fit to shoot. That's our motto as we march on to the next show. And so for this latest edition of Iwtv News, I'm JJ Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
Iwtv is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.